Devon and Cornwall Constabulary are currently detaining 5 people, 3 men and 2 women, for offences under the Terrorism Act. The arrests were made after a man was stopped in Plymouth on Friday evening graffitiing a wall. Police then carried out a search of the man's address and a number of imitation firearms, some devices which were made up of fireworks, as well as some literature relating to political ideology were found. Further searches are currently ongoing and a number of items have been submitted for forensic examination. Police will be applying for warrants of further detention under the Terrorism Act in order to continue to search various houses in the Plymouth area and to interview the 5 suspects. We are very keen to stress that these arrests do not relate to religious extremism, and in particular to the Nicky Riley case. I want to reassure the local residents of Devon, Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly that they are not at risk and these arrests are isolated at this time. Thank you. What happened is on Friday night a man was arrested graffitiing a wall in Plymouth. When the officers arrested him and then went back and searched his house, they found a number of imitation firearms and also some devices which were made of fireworks put together. He was then arrested, as was everyone else in the house at the time, under the Prevention of Terrorism Act.
Can you tell us a bit more about the imitation firearms?
Yeah, these ranged from just handguns to larger weapons, but they were all imitation. They were deactivated weapons and couldn't actually be used to fire real ammunition.
And I understand a 16-year-old has been arrested. Was he a schoolboy?
Well, he's obviously a student, and as I said, the inquiries are ongoing at this time.
How worried should the residents of Plymouth be?
This is an isolated incident. It doesn't relate to any religious extremism or any of the other cases such as the Nicky Riley case that have occurred in Plymouth previously. So I do want to reassure local residents that it isn't something they have to worry about and that the threat is not a local threat and they shouldn't be concerned.
With a terrorist case like this, how does the action differ to a normal arrest?
Quite obviously, with terrorism cases, you can extend someone's detention, and we will be asking that a judge extends their detention so we can question them and go into a lot more forensic examination than you would in a normal kind of case. So we will carry out a thorough search of the houses, carry out full forensic examination and interview all 5 individuals.
We just had a press conference, a lot of questions there. Is there anything that wasn't asked or any more information you can tell us?
No, just as I said, I want to reassure local residents that this is an isolated matter and it isn't something that residents of Plymouth should be concerned about.
And these fireworks that have been adapted, how dangerous were they when you found them?
Well, we always carry out a careful examination in any of these cases. And as I said, we will take all these devices and we will have them properly examined by forensic experts to actually identify what they are and how dangerous they are.
When can we expect another update on this case?
Quite obviously, it's an ongoing case. We will give you updates throughout the week as we find out more information.